An eye on it for us. He's at our Beacon Hill studio.
Yeah, Markey won this thing, no questions asked. Why? Because Gabe Gomez didn't learn the lesson that we all learned from the OJ trial, and that is you don't ask a question you don't know the answer to. You don't ask OJ to put on the gloves without knowing whether the gloves will actually get on his hands. So here's Gabe Gomez last night, and he has a pretty good line. It was this.
But the reality is that over the last 20 years, you have not authored a single piece of legislation that has been signed into law.
Good line. The question is this. Is it true? Does he have Ed Markey on the ropes here? Here's what Ed Markey responds with.
Just in the last couple of years, I passed a bill that created the requirement that we actually have a plan to find the cure for Alzheimer's. That's now the law. That's my bill. I passed a law that created an on-ramp to the wireless world for the deaf and the blind in our country. And why did I do that? I did it because of the Perkins School for the Blind. I authored a piece of legislation which is called Independence at Home, which ensures that there's a change in the way in which we view those people who have Alzheimer's, those people who have Parkinson's, so we can keep them at home.
So Gabe Gomez throws out the charge. You haven't authored a single piece of legislation, and Markey goes 1, 2, 3, right off the top of his head. So if you're Gomez, what do you do here? At this point, you back away and you move on, right? Well, the Gomez didn't.
Let me tell you what just happened here. He gave you a slick, lawyerly, or kind of career politician explanation about how he passed these laws. He probably co-sponsored these laws. The fact remains is in the last 20 years, Congressman, you have not authored a single piece of legislation that has been passed into law.
He just gave you 3 things, and you repeated the thing that he just disproved, and now you've given him an opportunity to give more, which Markey takes.
Let me just keep going. I'm the author of the law because of the flight attendants and the pilots at Logan Airport who told me they were frightened that they weren't screening the cargo on passenger planes after 9/11. I'm the author of that law. I'm the author of the law that requires screening for nuclear bombs on ships coming into the port of Boston so that we don't have a nuclear explosion.
Wow. Well, the only thing for Ed Markey was if he had it to do over again, he would have given those last 2 first, because those were the haymakers. But he was so caught off guard by what a ridiculous charge it was that he wasn't quite ready. And then Gomez gives him the chance to have a redo, and he nails it. That was game, set, and match for me right there. You're looking to see if he's ready for prime time. Gabriel Gomez was not ready in that case, Shannon and Gene.
Well, you wanted to see how many